everyone, it's me Catherine, and today I'm here to do the Nope Trope book tag. This is the first book tag I have done in ages, but this was created by Zoe from Zoe's All Booked, formerly You're a Book Nerd Zoe, and I wasn't technically tagged by anybody because when am I ever, but I did watch Chanel do this, and I'm pretty sure at the end she did the thing whereas if you watch this video, consider yourself tagged. If she didn't, well, I'm here doing it anyway. So this tag is based on, well, I mean, it's in the title, tropes, but tropes that I think Zoe in particular disliked, and there's questions related to that. When you know how book tags work. So first trope is eavesdropping with miscommunication. I don't know anybody actually that enjoys the miscommunication trope. It's so irritating and annoying. Like, it's not fun for anybody involved. I hate it. I hate this trope. And the question that goes along with this is, name a book you heard great things about and expected to love but ended up hating. Now, there isn't a book that I've ended up hating, but Nevernight by J. Kristoff, like, I've heard so many good things about this book and this trilogy in general, and I just feel indifferent about it. I think almost indifference is worse than hatred. I wish I'd hated it, but I just don't feel... It's just like, yeah, it was okay. It should have been something I really loved, but it just wasn't. Next is love triangles, and I don't hate love triangles, but my argument is, and I'm very glad that Zoe also made this point, I don't think I've ever seen an actual genuine triangle, because what it usually is we have our female protagonist and two male protagonists pining after her, but that doesn't complete the triangle, it just makes an upside down V. Oh, it's a, what do you call it? You know, it's the sound that most people make that's not me. You know, the sound. It's not an it's an like butter and cup. Anyway, like that's my thing. Like I don't hate love triangles. My main problem is that it's never actually a triangle. Give me a love triangle that's actually a triangle, and you know, maybe I might be on board. The question that goes along with that is, name a series where you can't pick your favourite book. And for this one, it's going to have to be the Memoirs by Lady Trent by Marie Brennan. This is a series about a woman who wants to study dragons, and it is everything I want in a series, and I genuinely don't know which book is my favourite. I mean, I haven't reread them, like the early ones, in a while, so maybe if I was to reread the series, like binge it all in one go, I might be able to pick one, but as at the moment, I couldn't tell you what my favourite one is. I'm gonna have to put this on for a little second just to calm me down because I can already feel that I'm melting. Okay, next we have the not like other girls, don't know I'm beautiful trope, which I hate. I mean, you know, it's a stupid trope that it. Like, fair enough if you don't know you're beautiful, but the way that they're always described is like stereotypically beautiful by Western standards. And that I'm not like other girls, like don't. We've all been there. We've all been there when we were young and stupid, and we thought that that was what we were supposed to be like, and now it's like, you know what? There's nothing wrong with being like other girls, because there's nothing wrong with being a girl, and it's just... The question for this one is, name a book that has a pretty cover but was boring as all hell. for my very first video for my channel, which I think is private now, or at the very least unlisted, it was a library book haul, and I hauled The Somnambulist by Essie Fox. And when I read this, I think my rating's like 3 stars, but honestly, I remember being so bored throughout that whole thing. I think I was so scared of giving it a low rating that I just settled for 3 stars, but that was boring. But the cover, I mean, I borrowed it because the cover is stunning, and I think the other Essie Fox books as well have this cover, and it is good. Like, just the style of it is gorgeous, but like the contents were just did not connect. Now here, the next trope, all-consuming love, is one that I happen to quite enjoy. But the question is, name a book that gave you a book hangover. And I don't tend to get book hangovers. The only one that I can recall is, it's not a book, but it's the series. It's The Raven Cycle by Maggie Stiefvater. I just did not know what to do with myself once I'd finished that series. It consumed me. I think I read the entire series in one go. Like, I borrowed the first 3 books and then I bought the last one, The Raven King, but it just, like, that series just consumed me, and I couldn't think about anything else afterwards for a while. And the last trope is the douchebag boyfriend. I mean, does anybody like this trope? Does anybody? Because most often they're not really redeemed. It's just like, what I don't like about it is it's the girl's job to sort of like, she sort of like takes it upon herself, like, oh, he needs me, I need to fix him, I need to make him better. And it's like, no, you don't, you really don't. If you love him, fair dues, whatever, but you do not need to do anything. You do not owe him that. Like, if he wants to be better, he will be better. You can't change someone who doesn't want to change. And it just, like, it's that whole thing of like, trying to change someone to make them fit what you want from them, and it's just like, just the whole thing, just nah. But the question is, name a book that took you a while to get into but you ended up loving, and this has to be The Lies of Lochlamora by Scott Lynch. This is the first book in the Gentleman Bastard sequence, and this took, because it's written, we get the story and then we get like snippets from the past, and just the way it was written, and sometimes we get little like anecdotes from history, little tales, and it took me a while to get used to that and get into it, but once I did, absolutely adored this. This was so good. And then the last one is, tell us your favourite or least favourite trope. Now this has to be The Chosen One. And I was going to say that sometimes I love it, sometimes I hate it, but the more I thought about it, I actually genuinely really love the Chosen One trope. Like, I roll my eyes at it, like, don't get me wrong, but I just love that, yes, I'm the chosen one, I'm the only one who can do this. Like, like, especially when I'm, like, playing video games, like, it's like, do you know who I am? Do you understand who you're talking to? And I sort of love that. At the same time, I'm also rolling my eyes, like, because you're the only one who can save us. So it's sort of like, but I do genuinely enjoy a good Chosen One story. And that is it for the Nope Trope book tag. I used to really enjoy doing book tags, but then I stopped making videos. But also they seem to have faded out a bit, and now they're sort of like making a comeback. And they should, because I really enjoy book tags, and they're also easy content. But that is it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below, like, your favourite, least favourite trope, whether you agree with me about my opinions on these tropes, whether you might like some of these tropes. I'm not going to tag anybody because I never tag anybody because nobody watches my videos. But if you did, then leave me an emoji in the comments. We'll go for the little devil, you know, the little devil face. I'm stealing this from almost everybody I've seen do this. So leave me a little devil face emoji in the comment. I hope you have a lovely day, and I will hopefully see you in another video. Bye! Oh god, so sweaty. So sweaty. What is my hair doing? What is it doing? I don't know. I don't have a thumbnail for this. What am I doing for the thumbnail for this? Right, I do have the Hate You Give physically. So I'm stuck. That's stuck to me. So.